Hello and welcome back to Newsmin. It's the 10th of May 2013 and right now it's time for a quick general gaming news update. In this episode we're taking a look at the first details from the Guild Wars 2 Secret of Southsun content update, yet another super exciting Cube World features video titled Explorers, the reveal of Wolfenstein, the new order from Bethesda Softworks and much more, starting with Guild Wars 2. Trouble is brewing on the tropical island of Southsun Cove in Guild Wars 2's next content update. On May the 14th, we'll be able to experience a continuation of the already extensive living story. It is however also worth mentioning that from May the 12th, the Flame and Frost content, a lot of it that's currently live, will be made unavailable and the Flame and Frost epilogue will begin and run for a further 4 days after that. So if you, like me, have yet to finish up all those achievements, then you'd best get cracking. With the launch of the Secret of Southsun, we'll get to help restore order to the island of Southsun Cove, blow off steam with a new crab toss minigame, and use traps in World vs. World, such as anti-stealth fields, and traps that remove supply from enemy players. There was also a brief mention of an end to culling in the rest of the world, not just PvP, but that is sadly not going live with this patch. Read more about the Secret of Southsun and a whole lot of other goodies below, download the amazing wallpaper for yourselves, and get ready for May the 14th. Next up, we're talking Cube World. We've finally been given another glimpse at the absolutely amazingly fun looking game in video form. We get shown all sorts of exciting terrain, we get a look at Cube World's full world map, some great looking crafting and customization, skill trees, boats, pet riding, and a couple of Cube World's classes in action. My favorite of the new features has got to be the world map. It just looks perfect, and the scale of the world we're going to be able to explore? Kinda crazy. Check the video out for yourselves and be sure to let me know which parts you enjoyed most. Do it. Then in our last big piece of news, Bethesda Softworks has announced Wolfenstein, the new order for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PC and next-gen consoles. This reimagined take on the classic first-person shooter is under development at Machine Games, a team consisting of former Starbreeze devs that worked on titles you may know, such as Enclave and the Chronicles of Riddick. It won't feature multiplayer of any sort, and the game is set in an alternate version of the 1960s where, get this, the Nazis actually won World War II. And apparently now they're building terrifying mechs of sorts. And that's kind of all we know. I personally like the sound of the lot of it. I just hope they take their time and make a proper game. That's it. That's all I want. It's been far too long since we've seen a good Wolfenstein. The game is currently set to be released in the final quarter of 2013 and you can watch the trailer right here on YouTube. Now before jumping into the smalls, here are a couple of extra videos that are well worth looking at, like GTA 5's latest trailer featuring all three of the game's protagonists and a whole lot more. A new Remember Me trailer that's all about memory bending and customizable combat, a trailer for Hell Raid, a new game from the creators of Dead Island, then two indies I'm most definitely looking forward to seeing more of, The Stomping Land and The Forest. The former has dinosaurs in it. No more needs to be said, and the latter is an open-world survival horror game set in a forest. Kinda scary looking. With that done though, smalls time. The Ouya has received $15 million in new funding. Sony is planning on giving devs full control over the PS4 share button. Free-to-play games apparently have a bright future on next-gen consoles, according to the VP of Epic Games. Definitely check the Humble Double Fine bundle out if you're a fan of good deals and good games. The Sims 4 has been announced as in development for PC and Mac. EA has signed a multi-year agreement to make Star Wars games. EA won't be paying for real guns in video games anymore. There are a couple of new Battlefield 4 screenshots to check out. Black Ops 2 is free to play this weekend on Steam. 4 more titles have been greenlit. A Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon sequel could happen. Elder Scrolls Online will be playable at Gamescom this year. Marvel Heroes is having its final open beta weekend this weekend. Starbound has now received over $1 million worth of pre-orders. Total War Rome 2's release date is the 3rd of September. There are a couple of previews and screenshots up for Telltale's The Wolf Among Us. The next Borderlands 2 DLC is coming on June the 25th and it's called Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. The International 3 for Dota 2 has been announced. Check out a full StarCraft 2 World Championship Series schedule and leaderboard, the latest balance testing call to arms, and a new Story of StarCraft section over on the official site. Diablo 3 patch 1.0.8 is now live and apparently with it there were a whole lot of auction house issues. World of Warcraft is down to 8.3 million subscribers, Blizzard All-Stars and Titan are not releasing in 2013, Plants vs. Zombies 2 is coming in July of this year, Call of Duty Ghosts has been teased with a trailer, there's a pretty cool Call of Juarez Gunslinger trailer up titled The Story of Silas Greaves, a new Saints Row 4 trailer called Meet the President, yet another Watch Dogs dev diary has been released, and finally, watch a new Conversations with the Creators video that's all about Assassin's Creed 4 on PS4. That's it for this episode. Check back here soon for more. Subscribe if you like the content, like the video, and do all that other good stuff. And most importantly, happy discovering the secret of Southsun. Happy that.